Hey guys, today I have a treat for you. I got a personal specs of Miami WTA champion Danielle Collins, and yeah, I want to share it with you, give some thoughts, and let's go! So, her specs are quite interesting. It is in my wheelhouse. I am playing around those specs, so maybe I should try customizing her Tfight 300 to those specs. I think that could be something quite hefty, but it's still within a wheelhouse of many recreational players. I would say it is something similar to maybe Radical Pro, and it kind of makes sense because she used to play with Radical in the past, and of course probably some kind of a pro stock. We are not sure what exactly is the model here in the picture and what is the flex, but it's some kind of the Tfight 300 with 16 by 19 string pattern. She uses Tecnifibre Razor soft string, which is on a more powerful side, but still with a lot of control. It's a very unique string. It's a tricky string. You need to adjust tension a little bit if you're a control-oriented player. I prefer Razor coat for my game, and I think most will prefer Razor coat actually, but it depends on the racket, I think. That being said, she also used to play with a Babolat frame, so I think she kinda had those two extreme rackets, one with a lot of power, one with a lot of control, and maybe Tfight helped her find this middle ground, because Tfight in general is a control-oriented line, but with slightly more responsiveness compared to, let's say, TF40 or traditional radicals or blades. So yeah, Tfight is a bit more responsive, especially now with the current lines. We can see that the current Tfight 300 has a stiffness of 66, I believe. So yeah, you get a little bit more jump from the string bed, but it's a 98 square inches racket, so you get some of this sense of control, sense of feel, sense of touch. Combination gives you a lot of options to work with. And another observation I made is that all her opponents in the Miami Open tournament were using actually a power-oriented racket. I am not sure about Alexandrova here, but other than that, yeah, usually 100 square inches racket and the power and spin oriented rackets. So maybe we are onto something. Like, maybe it is better to pick a control oriented frame and try to build something on that, like try to find your weapons with the control oriented racket, because if you have a bad day or if you're under pressure, maybe you need a bit more control to kind of, you know, have something you can rely on during those difficult situations under pressure. It depends on the player, but now all players have great physical preparations, all are great runners, and I think we will see more and more WTA players with a 98 square inches racket. And of course, it's not like uncommon, because Naomi Osaka is using ISO 98, Iga Świątek Tfight 300 also, just like Danielle Collins, 98 square inches racket. A lot of blades, a lot of E-zones 98, but yeah, do you think it makes any sense, or it's just a very specific type of choice and it doesn't really matter? Me personally, if I am competing and recommend or trying to give a tip for a competitive person, I would say they should start with a control-oriented racket and then try to find weapons with this type of racket. If they can't find these weapons, then they can kind of try adjusting, trying to go slightly more towards those power solutions, but they should keep the control as high as possible, because going from tournament to tournament, change of balls, change of opponents, incoming balls towards you, change of play styles, you need this control and feel to kind of work around those solutions. Like, being competitive is about problem solving, and I think slightly smaller head sizes give you this sense of control and touch. There are some good 100 square inches racket based around feel and control, like Blade 100 or Perset 100D, Head Speed Pro. So yeah, there are some solutions that can kind of give you, or they try to give you everything in one package. So that is an interesting concept, I would say, and maybe it is a future of modern tennis. Hard to say, like only winners can tell the story. Everything behind kind of fades away. So yeah, today we will see Danielle Collins 98. Of course, we have Iga Świątek with a 98, Naomi Osaka 98 square inches racket. So we can see some maybe patterns here. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, great specs. That is all I prepared for you. It's a short video. I want to say hi. I want to share with you the pictures, the specs, because it's always interesting. And subscribe if you can, and see you soon.